Hi folks, bit of a gardening thing, well update, mostly tomatoes, and I've saved some borage seeds. On tomatoes, thanks Harvard, and thank you Brooke Al for posting that stuff on crossing plants. I'm going to try and do some of that. I was going to do today, but it's been khaki. It's raining. I've got a week's holiday, or 2 weeks holiday I've got, and this week it's going to rain until Thursday apparently. I hope not. I've just been dodging raindrops today. Put this bit of stuff together, but like I say, it's a bit about tomatoes. A bit of a harvest I'll show you in a sec, and an old friend. But have a look through, see what you think. It's nice to be nice. Well, minute we've got plenty of squash. These are patty pats. These are quite nice. These are good size, perfect. Fried in a batter. My wife makes a great batter. What she was on zucchini soup with them. I did no zucchini this year. I just did 3 of these. I think I've got too many with that. Cukes are coming on great. We're not buying any more. They're super. I'm going to try and, as it's a washout, I'm going to try and plant some of these. These will go in my beds after some rest of summer stuff's gone. And some Savoy. I'm a bit late with them, but I'll put them under cover or under under plastic probably if I need to end of season. I like Savoy cabbage, and that's a chicory, rose chicory, and these are just some like little Swedes, not Swedes, what do they call them, turnips. And that old friend, wait a sec, here it is, it's Mr. Butternut Squash Head. Sorry, I've been spending too long with kids. This actual butternut squash is one that I grew last year. I've stored it. That's a bit of soil on bottom. It weren't washed, I just stored it in other cellar room, and well, it's perfect, it's still perfect. This was the last one, and I decided just to see how long it'll go, I'm going to keep it up and see if we can get a birthday out of it. I think I picked this in October last year, so I'm quite impressed with storage capabilities of that. What we've got here is some tortured tomatoes. By tortured I mean they've just been put to one side, they haven't had a lot of light. They've been underwatered regular, that one's quite dry, and they're probably very pot bound. But they were reserves and they've grown too big for these pots, and what I've decided to do is stick them in ground over there. I don't want something that's going to be a long time in ground, because this area here where beans are and everything I'm going to do as a fruit bed. Soft fruits and goji berries, red and black currants and raspberries in this bottom area. And I'm going to put these in there. I'll give them a good composting up and a bit of love and see what we get. I mean, crazy enough, I mean, look at them just trying to produce, you know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant these here pretty deep. I've just knocked up a quick trellis with some bits of rubbish. What I had, well, some bits of cane and some other bits and pieces and wire ties just to hold them up. Put 2 on this side, 1 in the middle on that side. And what I've put in bottom is, that's my own compost. Yeah. Want to look?
Compost.
Compost.
Compost. And
that's some shop bought with some sand in it and a bit of organic food, powdered food, so just see how they go. What can you see?
Tomato.
Tomatoes, yeah.
Worms.
I think these are the yellow ones. That one, I'm sure that's the yellow variety, and as I said, I just never had space for them. I thought I'd give a quick look at this. I want to cross this with a couple of other tomatoes, the green ones and the black cherry. These are Balcon tomatoes. That's the name I've got on the packet. They're not F1s, and obviously they're coming to ripening up now. But just there is more than 20 tomatoes. I counted them. So how many tomatoes is on this thing? I think that's got something to do with root pruning and wicking bed. Can't put that down to what else. Just say I want to cross these. I'll show you other ones. Now these are black cherry, but something strange happened with this one. I would prune it back, taking suckers off it, and stalk just split like that, and it shot off about, I don't know, there's probably 7 on there. What I'll probably end up doing is taking them off and sticking them in ground, see what happens with them. Some of them off and splitting into 2 or 3, putting some more strings up. And this one here is exactly the same as the other one, at the back that's absolutely covered in tomatoes. That little bushy plant's really performing better than these. Now I were hoping one of these were yellow ones. I know this is exactly the same as the other one because I've had some ripe tomatoes off it. I'm hoping that that is also a yellow one. Look at that funky tomato. But if not, one of them that I've just tried to rescue is definitely yellow. And I want to try and do a few crosses with all three. Now I've seen how easy it is. Thank you guys for posting that stuff. And now I'm going in on my third t-shirt, been in and out. And rain stopped play again. But I managed to collect some borage seeds. And what I've done is I've cut some flowers off. I put a bag out last week and we had the same problem as this. Poured it down with rain, paper bag. What possibly could go wrong? But what I've done is I've got myself some. I've cut some of the flowers off with mature seeds in, and that's another problem is finding them with mature seeds because they just drop them. As soon as they go dark, they drop them. But I've managed to get some. I've just cut complete heads off, and I'll just sort through them and find mature ones for you, mate. These are your borage seeds. I'm going to sort through them and pick up mature ones out. Managed to get them out of the garden. Chucked them in a bag before it started to rain. Sorry about the light in the focus.